Welcome class 5. As that call was just get off from the screen, so I am again starting here. The last question was remaining. Think and answer what would happen if rocks had not broken into the tiny pieces of soil. So we know if it would happen, then what will happen? There will be no soil in the earth, and if there will be no soil, that means without soil there will be no growth of the plants, and there will be no terrestrial plants as well as the animals and microbes present in the soil. So write down without soil. Answer is without soil there will be no terrestrial plants, and the world food wave would be in trouble. Okay. So there will be, if there will be no soil, without soil there will be no terrestrial plants, and the world food wave would be in the trouble, and small animals and microbes will be lack of habitat. Lack of habitat means they will not be provided by the any habitat, and they will have problem to having their home, just like earthworm, some kinds of snakes, even the rabbit, they also use the soil. Inside the soil they used to live in this habitat, so they will be sufferer. Now this was the last answer we have written. Now we will start the revision work, but from chapter number 6 to 1. So what will be the syllabus for your exam or for your assessment? That is chapter 1 to chapter 6. So from chapter 1 to chapter 6 will be your assessment for your syllabus, and from these chapters you will get your exam or your assessment. Okay. So you have to go through thoroughly from this chapter, so that you should know all the factors of the chapter, because MCQ pattern questions are there. Maybe from inside the chapter you will get the question, so you have to don't learn all these, but you should know all the factors of the chapter. So you should go thoroughly from the chapter, and you should read all the things carefully, so that you will be able to give the answer. So the first part of the soil erosion and the conservation we will just revise, and I hope you will give the answers through the message. Okay. Now we will start the chapter. Now first one is Formation of the soil. Soil is formed when rock break down into the tiny pieces due to the repeated drying, heating and cooling. And we know, so the weathering needed some kinds of the forces. So what are the forces needed for the weathering? You should know these, the difference between the erosion and the weathering. So the difference between them, what is that? First one is erosion. Sir, first one is the weathering. Weathering means, weathering is actually happens due to the three forces. What are the forces? Wind force, that is sun force, wind force and rain or flowing rain or water force. So due to these three forces, weathering occurs. And you know what is weathering? Weathering means breaking of the rocks due to the force of the sun, wind and rain. That is called the weathering. So what are the causes of the soil erosion? We know soil erosion causes soil erosion. The cause of the soil erosion or the causes of the soil erosion is running water, natural causes are. Okay, so the running water, that water may be of river or may be of rain. Okay, and the second factor is wind, and the third factor is human. Human makes some kind of problems, or you can say they facilitate the agents of the erosion, that they do some kind of activity. Due to this, the soil erosion occurs. So the humans are equally responsible for the soil erosion. So the three courses you will see, the three agents are running water, wind and humans. Now tell me, what are the composition of the soil? You will see the composition of the soil. What are the things making the, or what are the things which make the soil? Write down, what are the things? Only gravel, Avipsha? Not only gravel. There are so many things. Clay is there, and yes, gravel, clay, humus, water, air, these all are the composition of the soil. So what are the composition? Composition of soil is, first one is humus, then water, clay, sand, humus, water, clay, sand and gravel. Yes, the gravel is very important. So these all are the things which make the soil, or you can say these all are the things which are composing the soil. So what are they? Humus is there, water is there, clay is there, sand is there and gravel is there. Okay, in which I don't know the date of the exam, it will be shown you in your website. Okay, it will be given to you. Now next, uses of the soil. We know what are the uses of the soil. As we know, plants grow in the terrestrial part, or the plants grow in the soil. Due to the soil, the plants grow, and the soil actually holds the plant. So they holds the plant, and fruits and vegetable from the plants. So we get the all kind of food items from the plant. Now the next one is soil help in storage of water, help in storage of the water. That is, soil stored the water, and this water is actually underground water, and this underground water is potable water or drinkable water, which is being used with the help of the soil. As we know, soil have a tendency, and it has a quality of percolation. What is this percolation? They allow the water to go inside through the pervious layer of the soil. So they are natural filtration is occur within the soil. So the water which is being collected inside the soil, they are as pure as the water is present aquifers, or you are filtering the water. Okay, so these all water are actually very good water, or you can say they are potable water. Next one is trees. As we know, soil holds the tree, and these trees are responsible for bringing the rain. So these all are the utility of the plants, and which why the soil is important, because without soil these terrestrial plants are not possible to grow. Okay, and all kinds of minerals are also provided to the plants by soil. Next one, if we will see what is the soil profile, we know there are the 3 layers of the soil. Can you tell me which layer is the most fertile layer of the soil? Which is the most fertile layer of the soil? Write fast. Who can give the answer? Arya, give the answer. Write fast. Yes, very good. Avipsha, this is the top soil. And we know why? Due to the presence of which thing the top soil is becoming very fertile? Due to the which thing is present in the top soil which makes the soil more fertile, more? Yes, very good. Avipsha again has given the answer. It is humus. Now tell me, in which layer the plant's roots goes up till which layer of the soil? Till which layer of the soil the plants grow? Plant's roots goes inside the soil, no? So till which layer it goes? Subsoil. Very good, Arush. It is the subsoil. Okay. And now tell me which one of the layer of the soil is pervious layer? That means the water cannot percolate beyond this layer. Can you tell me? No, this is not yes, very good, Avipsha. It is bedrock. Bedrock is actually the layer of the pervious rocks, and they do not allow any kind of the water to percolate or to go inside further this layer. Okay. Now we will go for the soil erosion. What is soil erosion? We know the removal of the fertile topsoil from a region by wind, rain or river water is called the soil erosion. So what are the causes? And the causes which are responsible for this kind of erosion is called what? Can you tell me? The factors or the causes which are responsible for carrying this kind of fertile soil or for the soil erosion, these causes are called? You are telling me, Arush, you are telling me the ways. Deforestation is a way. I am asking what are the factors which are causing this type of erosion, what they are called. Yes, very good, Avivsha. These are agents of the soil erosion. So the causes or the factors which are responsible for the soil erosion, they are called agents of the soil erosion. Very good. So this is the agents of the soil erosion. Now there are 3 causes, or you can say there are 3 factors which I told you for the soil erosion. First one is running water, because sometimes rainwater is useful for us also. If the plants are present there, then the water will not flow out or they will not run out. So the water will be percolated and that water is useful. So this water is actually not cause of the soil erosion. So the which water is cause for the soil erosion? That is running water. Okay. So the running water is the first cause or the agent of the soil erosion. Second one is the wind. If the wind blow very fast, very strong, that is the another cause of the soil erosion. And third one is actually human beings, which are creating some kind of activities, which are doing some kind of activities. Due to that, these agents are able to carry the topsoil. Okay, so mainly there are two agents. One is running water, second one is wind. And the human beings are creating some kind of activity, they are doing some kind of activity for which the soil erosion can be occur very easily. Okay, so what are these activity? First one is deforestation. Okay, so the first one is deforestation. Can you tell me what is deforestation? First point is deforestation, which is created or which is done by human being. What is deforestation? Yes, Arya, this answer is correct. Water and wind, but you should have to add the flowing water. Cutting trees on a large scale. Very good, Prince. You have given the correct answer. Deforestation means cutting down of the trees in a large scale. That is called deforestation. Very nice. Next one is overgrazing. So what is overgrazing? When the animals are eating, or the herbivore animals eat the, yes, yes, Kritika, you are writing the Krishika. Krishika, your answer is correct, but you don't add all these. These activities are also creating, these activities are actually providing the agents for taking the soil. Human activities is a cause, but humans are not agents. Okay, they are creating, they are making the atmosphere for which the running water and the winds can take away the topsoil. Okay, now next I'm asking about you, why the overgrazing is responsible for this kind of soil erosion? As the overgrazing means eating up the plants up to the root. When animals are eating the plants up to the root, that means they are just taking up the plants from their root. So if the roots are being uprooted from the soil, that means soil become loosen up. As once the soil is becoming loosen up, that means they are easily carried by the water and the wind. Okay, so this is also a cause. Next one is plowing of the hillside. So plowing of the hillside also leaves the soil loosen up, because they are sliding in nature. These are hills are actually sliding in nature. When we are plowing in these cases, that means the soil is being loosened up from this place, and when the rainwater is running, they are flowing along with this. The loose soil is also being carried away from the hillside. So this is also a great reason for the soil erosion. Okay, so these all are the reasons. Some of them are created by the human beings and some of them are the natural reasons. Okay, now multiple choice again. MCQ questions are given here. This contain a very little humus, and three alternatives are topsoil, subsoil and bedrock. Which one is right fast? Which one is the correct answer? Topsoil, subsoil or bedrock? Very good. It is subsoil, because bedrock actually till the bedrock or up till the bedrock, the roots never goes up till this layer. So the answer must be the subsoil. Very good. Next one is, which of the following does not cause a soil erosion? Again the three alternatives are there: deforestation, overgrazing and growing plants. We know, yes, growing plants. Very good, Avivsha. This is the correct answer, because we know deforestation and overgrazing both are the cause of soil erosion. So the growing plant is the correct answer. Very good. And we have completed the class here because time is getting over. So in my next class we will complete the next part of the chapter and we will revise the same. Okay, so you learn that along with the exercises we will do it. Okay, thank you for the class and have a nice day.